What is up, guys? Levi Peterson here, back at it with another YouTube video. Today's video, I'm really excited. We are heading to Northside Aquatics LLC, my local fish store. I work there. There's the logo. This place is totally awesome. We're going to go there. I got a nice order that came in today. I got a few fish coming, and then some more gorgonians for the NPS tank back there, as well as some feather dusters, and I think a shrimp or two. I'm not sure. So we're going to go ahead and run in, check it out, do a short little tour of it, get our coral and everything, come back, get it acclimated, and get it in the tanks. So guys, here we are at Northside Aquatics LLC today. I got a bunch of stuff that came in. Turn right here. This is all my stuff right here. You can't really see them, but I got bags. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags. That is all my stuff. So pretty excited to get this stuff home and in my aquarium. A lot of it's for the 29 gallon. Actually, just about all of it is for the 29 gallon, if I'm not mistaken. We got a couple of anemone shrimp, some gorgonians, flame scallop, a couple of anemone cleaner shrimp. I'm really excited to get in the tank. That's going to be real fun. I already got a couple of those in there, so that's going to be a real cool addition to the tank. And then a serpent star, green filefish, and I can't even tell what this guy is. Feather duster. So really excited to get this stuff home into the tank. Other than that, I'm going to do a quick little tour. I'm just going to kind of do a montage of some things we have in our store right now. Well guys, we are back home already. I hope you enjoyed that short little montage, and that's only part of Northside. There's so many different kinds of fish, inverts, coral, plants, just a bunch of different things at Northside Aquatics LLC. So be sure, if you're ever in the area, the Michigan, Indiana area, check out Northside Aquatics LLC. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take some time to show you exactly what I got today. We're starting off with most of the inverts. We have an anemone shrimp, and these actually really don't need like 100% need an anemone. They're actually more of cleaner shrimps than anything, but they are able to live in anemones. They don't form a symbiotic relationship actually. They're immune to the stinging cells of the anemone, so they just use the anemone for protection from predators like other fish and stuff. So this guy is going in the 29 gallon oddball tank. I'm going to go ahead and get him over here and get him acclimating. Next up, another anemone shrimp. This is of a different genus. It's kind of hard to see. You guys can see him moving around there. This is actually the genus I had last time when I first got my first anemone shrimp. This guy's also going in the 29 oddball tank. I just wanted a couple different kinds of shrimp that you don't see every day kind of wandering around in the tank. So this guy, we're going to go ahead and throw him over there and get him acclimated. I got, I think, 2 more invertebrates plus the feather duster that I have. So this is a quote-unquote flying flame scallop. Now it's a little bit different than normal flame scallops. It's a little bit smaller and kind of a different shaped shell, and it is a little different. The reason why they call them flying flame scallops is because they're the different body shape and everything. So it's going to be a little bit different than a normal flame scallop. Let's set him in there. And then we got the big boy for the 29. This is a small serpent star. This is a banded serpent star, so we're going to try it out and see how well it does. It shouldn't bother the fish or anything as long as it's well fed. These guys eat brine shrimp. They really just scavenge. They even eat planktonic foods in the tank and everything. So it'll be a good, fun cleanup crew for the 29 gallon. Alright, now to the bigger box down here. This is a green Atlantic filefish. It's a little bit different. There are some species that are known to eat aptasia. That's why a lot of people get them, but they end up starving to death because not all filefish, especially the green ones, not all of them actually eat aptasia. A lot of them just eat normal foods like brine shrimp. I've even known some people that have actually trained them to eat flake foods. So this is an Atlantic green filefish, a little bit different than the aptasia eating filefishes. We're going to go get him acclimated. And for right now, I'm going to go ahead and take a break because I really don't want the tank to overflow because the water level was already high when I started adding the bags. So we're going to let them temperature acclimate for a little bit. I may drip them for a little while. I'll go ahead and show you what else I have real quick. I just got another large feather duster to throw in the 29. And then a couple different species of Gorgonian coral. There's a big fan blade, kind of one that I already have. And then a different kind of Gorgonian with a bunch of little rotifers in there. So we're going to go ahead and get those acclimated a little bit later. They'll be fine in the bags for probably another hour as I get these all acclimated and into the aquarium. Alright guys, it's currently been a day after everything was added to the tank. I just wanted to give everything time to acclimate and fully open up so I could show you guys what they look like. I got a decent amount of things yesterday. We got 2 Gorgonians, a feather duster, 2 anemone shrimp, and actually I think I got 1 anemone shrimp. A flying flame scallop. I believe that's about it. And then the serpent starfish. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Gorgonians first. Got this Gorgonian yesterday. I'm not exactly sure what kind of Gorgonian it is. It is actually slightly photosynthetic. I've noticed when the light gets brighter during the day, they do open up a little better, which doesn't mean they need light all the time. That just means that they're slightly photosynthetic. And they'll do fine without that much light because they do open up towards the evening, and I feed them and everything. What else did we get today? Flying flame scallop. There he is right there. He eats real good. Other Gorgonian. I'm not even sure what kind of Gorgonian that is. I'm just kind of getting the hang of all the new Gorgonian names and everything. Feather duster with a porcelain crab. You can kind of see his little hands waving up right there, filtering, feeding. And then right down here we got our serpent starfish. This is a banded serpent starfish. These guys are really, really cool. Other than that, I think that's almost everything. I'm trying to think. There's one more thing. The Atlantic green filefish. And he's kind of chilling in that Gorgonian. He's been chilling in that Gorgonian like all day. That's totally fine, but he's a cool specimen. I was actually really nervous about getting one because they can actually be hard to feed. And a lot of them, there's ones that eat aptasia and there's ones that eat, like, a lot of filefish eat certain things. The prettiest filefish out there is probably the orange spotted filefish, and that actually eats polyps off of small corals and Gorgonians. This guy wasn't exactly I've heard rumors about them eating brine shrimp and everything. This is a green Atlantic filefish, so that means it's wild caught and everything. But this guy actually ate some brine shrimp last night that I fed to the tank, and this morning I threw in a little pinch of TDO, and he actually came out from the Gorgonian and ate, I think, 3 pellets, and I was kind of shocked. But he is a cool specimen and just a really cool addition to this reef aquarium. They are reef safe. That's one thing I wanted to get out there for you. Just look at that beautiful fish right there. Yeah, I don't think my girlfriend's going to be very happy because she's probably going to say he's ugly. But I think he's really cool. And a cool addition to my oddball reef tank or my non-photosynthetic reef. I think that's about it. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on everything and how it's doing. Shows you guys the feather duster. I'm trying to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Anemone shrimp. I think we are all set. So we're going to go ahead and flip the camera around, talk for a couple more seconds, and that's going to be a wrap for this video. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Plenty of other cool things coming for that tank. I will eventually have a Dendronepthia coral, which is a carnation coral, and I do not recommend those for beginners because they are extremely hard to keep in the aquarium, or in the home aquarium I should say. They need constant food, well, pretty much constant feedings of phytofeast, oyster feast, and just a bunch of other organic materials for the carnation coral. Other than that, I really think that's about it. I wanted to give you a quick rundown on everything and how it's doing today. It's actually doing extremely well. Filefish is doing way better than I thought it would, and I am extremely excited for that. Like, I was a little bit nervous about getting him at first because I knew he'd be a cool addition, but I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to feed him. I've heard rumors of them eating brine shrimp. Really excited when I got him to eat brine shrimp last night. He ate the brine shrimp perfectly, and then I actually was extremely shocked that I got a wild Atlantic filefish to eat TDO the first day in my aquarium. And I know the first day can still be a little bit stressful as they're still adapting to the aquarium. But he ate and he is doing extremely well, and he's just a really cool addition to my tank. So I'm really excited for him. Next couple steps: Christmas tree coral, Dendronepthia. Trying to exactly think what else. I think I have one more Gorgonian I really want to get in this tank, and that's just another type of sea whip. And then I think I'm going to scrap the Gorgonians for right now and move on to some other non-photosynthetics. I got the chili coral in there. That's probably one of my favorite corals I've ever owned in my life. Dendronepthia is going to be a fun one, and the Christmas tree coral as well, and then possibly flower tree corals in the future. Kind of a little bit nervous on doing the carnations, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot soon. This tank is actually doing extremely well and testing very well for every parameter there is. Right now I have the skimmer turned off. I don't even know why it's turned off right now, but I'll go check that out. I actually just run an Emperor 400 on the back of this thing, and it does an extremely well job keeping this tank clean. Do weekly water changes, 20% of water changes, and that's simply just to keep the parameters stable no matter what. Even if you have a skimmer, I still recommend doing weekly water changes, or at least every other week. The skimmer usually does a nice job. Sometimes when you first start it up, which I'm not looking forward to, it squirts a lot of bubbles into the tank, and it always gets me a little bit nervous because I'm just thinking, what if a bubble got into one of my sponges and blocked its airway to filter feed? That would stink real bad. But I haven't had that problem yet, so hopefully I can get this skimmer back up and running. I really don't know what actually happened to it. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I will keep you guys up with the updates. Our next video is actually going to be another reef nutrition product, and that is going to be Mice's Feast. So really excited to do that video next week. Hope you enjoy this one. Don't forget to be the fish and keep reefing. We will see you on the next video.